right. There. Come on, accuracy. Ah, damn it. It's hard to do precise movements while walking. That part kind of sucks. What is up, everyone? This is Coffee with Soul. I'm your host. We're gonna chat. We're gonna talk. I'm trying a different monitor setup, and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'm gonna have to fix it after stream. Like, I didn't even last a minute, but you know, we'll put up with this for now, and we'll see how it goes. So, what I have right now, so like you guys are right here, my game screen is right here. That's not normal. I usually don't do that. So you're gonna see me doing like this, you know, looking right at kind of in your guys' direction, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to the game screen being here, you know, and then you guys would always look at me at an angle. So it's gonna be kind of like odd, and I already don't like it. But anyway, I hope everyone's doing well. It's Wednesday. So resets have been, you know, it's been resetted like all over the place. Hopefully for folks on Tuesday, your loots were merry, and if you haven't gotten into anything yet, good luck, folks. Hope you're well. Yeah, let's actually give a quick hi already to folks. What's up to Arcadius, for the first person to say hi? Hey, what is up to Neeb and Arumus and Boomer, to Darth and Mr. Chungus. And to the rest of y'all, the beautiful digital smiling faces are going to be joining us throughout the day. I'm on a Worgen character. I am rolling an Alliance character, but not seriously. I'm rolling one with a purpose. And the purpose is to... Actually, wait. I shouldn't be on a Warlock. I can't be on a Warlock. Yeah, that's not a good idea. I need to get a shield. So I am pretty sure a Warlock would be fine, but just in case, I'll just roll a Warrior. Unless, are there Worgen Shaman? I don't even know if they're a Worgen Shaman or not, but whatever. Whatever the case, I'm gonna roll a shield wearing dude. Sorry, Soul Shield, you never even got started. So let's try this again. So Worgen. So what can I be? Who uses a shield? Just a warrior. No shaman, no paladin. No wonder no one rolls Worgen. God. So warrior it is. We try again. And we're going to Gilneas City because I don't know what I'm doing. There's a certain quest that has you you know, that will award a shield, and I just don't know what it is. All I know is that you have to, I think you need to do like the Worgen starting area, and that's kind of it. So let me actually read chat. How about that? Alpha, y'all? Alpha? Thanks for the crafting tutorial. I had crafts done for my main and all. Oh, nice! Yay! I'm glad that helped. And then last a minute, story of my life, story last week. Know what I mean? You have 3 Worgen? What classes, Peter? What classes? Okay, so let me rip through this. We'll leave the game sounds on for a change. There we go. So we'll have the stuff on. Let's let that go. Let me see. Can I turn off? Okay, most everything's off. Oh, I look beautiful. Nice. Alright, so I got Warband thing, I got Slam, I got Auto Run. We are good to go. So how's everyone's day been, Stu 4? With whatever you guys doing. Okay, oh shit, chat is funny. Move that. Let me move this here. Alright, cool. So the computer's still not looking good. I actually picked up or I'm waiting for a part to come in. I was too lazy to go out and buy one, so I just ordered one. I just wanted to get a test device for power supplies. So I'm going to see if the power supply works. If it doesn't work, that's actually, you know, not so bad of a sign. The power supply just happened to coincidentally burn out on the old computer. And then I'll just try to get another one, see what happens. I'll run out. If it does work, then I fucked up and I destroyed the computer, and I'm gonna be, and I'm sad. So, oh well. PC says, yeah. Like I used to have like a number of like testing equipment and whatnot, but I eventually just started misplacing stuff, and you know, like with me moving back and forth, like a lot of that stuff just kind of like went into the ether. So I guess you know, going forward, I'll start accruing like a small collection of like old parts, old parts with which I can like use as test equipment and throw away stuff. It's like, oh, let me see if this shit works and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's going to work at 3:30 a.m. Ew, that's rough. That is truly rough. Okay, can I get Plater running? Plater is running, but it's not running off of. There we go. So I have charge, and that's all I have. All I have is charge. Okay. Passive jumper and could say something like a fan. Well, it's just a very basic tester. Like it's, you know, to just, you know, plug PSU or power supply or any of the plugs in just to like test if wires are working, if the power supply itself is working, that sort of thing. That's it. Yeah, so cheap little $20 thing. And then I'll find out if I'm out a couple $100 instead. I'm still pissed off about it. Yeah, it's going to work soon. Oh no, the worst. So you have a druid, a death knight, and a mage. So I have, you know, maybe you can help me out with this. Let me pull up that shield. And for you other folks who are very knowledgeable with Worgen, so this shield comes from the battle for Gilneas City. So what do I do to start this? Like, does this, because like there's so many quests here, does it start with like the starting quest line, or does it start yeah, like I'm not sure, because I could have swore that I did this quest once upon a time, and I guess the whole account wide thing, it's not really, the whole warband thing didn't really cover this. So you have to finish the entire quest. The Threadripper is still available if you need it. I don't need anything special for that, right, Need? Do I need anything special? Like what's the what is the voltage, the wattage requirement? Because I like, if this 1000 watt, if my PSU still works, it's 1000 watts. And you said it's a normal sized board, so just a friendly suggestion, maybe tilt your camera 1 degree toward your right ear. You keep stepping out of frame. Maybe I should step better. So I need to go that way? No, camera needs to go that way, because it's going off that way. So tilt it that way, or no, that's worse. That feels worse. Yeah, it is worse. Okay, try it. It's actually hard to move the camera. Right now it's just easier to move me. Brilliant. So let's try again. You might even have RAM. Only thing different, I needs 4 sticks of RAM. I do have 4 sticks of RAM. It's DDR4. So I have RAM, maybe. If I recall, right after the undead invade Gilneas, you do about 10 quests before the battle for Gilneas. Right after the undead. Okay, so I have. So if I created a Worgen, but I did Exile's Reach, then I kind of fucked that up. Am I gonna have to like start over again? Because that's kind of what I'm doing here. Because like, I don't know if I have other Worgen elsewhere. Like I do have one, but that one definitely did Exile's Reach. Start again. Okay, let me see if I have another one. I think the time I take to hunt across my account for a Worgen that at least can, because I have done the starting questline. I guess I just didn't do everything, or something like that. So yeah, paladin. So this is the one that that I know did the Exile's Reach. So not that one. Wait, hello, Worgen. Brilliant. Oh, I've got nobody. Oh, this one. This one might be able to do it. So let's go. 1,000 PS would be overkill. Yeah, well, that was what the old rig had, and you know I was running like 7-8 hard drives, the 3080, and capture card. You know, I was running a lot of shit. All right, so where am I here? I am at Flank the Forsaken. So let's look at this Gilnean shield thing again. So flank. So I'm hoping that I can get a shield that all the transmog unlocks here. I mean that's what part of the channel. Oh, so So flank the Forsaken. I think I'm close actually. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, I'm like almost there. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Peter. All right. And then who just hooked this up? Who just hooked this up? Puddle Jumper. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you very much, dude. Much love. Yeah, next week is the patch. It doesn't sound very exciting, but next week is the patch. There's going to be some new stuff to do, and I'm hoping that there's a round of drops, because with drops come a nice little, I gotta say, a nice little bump of income. So overkill's not bad. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. Okay. All right, so I think I'm in a good spot. I'm gonna walk it. This is my victory lap. Is it a new character? No, not a new character. I am Destro right now. I want to change that. I want to be a real warlock. Nightfall event starts in the mogs from the... Yeah, that's the thing. I'm going to be sliming that. The transmog looks really cool. Now, the question that I have for myself is, do I want to use my main and just like raffle stomp that stuff? Or am I going to, bring a newer character? You know, bring one of my fresher alts and have them progress through. And it's going to be a paladin, because that's like the law. So, all right. So Affliction. No, wait, Affliction. Demo. Okay, so I'm demo. I got stuff. I have a lot of points actually. This is more points than I thought. So I'll just, whatever. That one. Yeah. So now I've got that thing, that thing. Oh, I don't even have. Wait, do I not even have a handleable ban yet? Really? I thought I got that early enough. Starts with H. Nope, I don't see handleable ban. Oh no. Hello. Let's see, there we go. There we go. We're good now. I'm so desperate for transmog. I'm even willing to play an alliance puppy. Whatever it takes, dude. Whatever it takes. I mean, there's a reason why I have so many of these like other quest things that are you know, what I won't show it up, or I won't help up. Yeah, there's a reason why I haven't done and gotten around to this, because this takes up a lot of time. But I mean, I've actually been doing a pretty good job of collecting the tier set pieces, and I already did my whole round on my main. And I'm not really the type who's gonna be like, all right, let me get on the next character and do it again and again. You know, I'm not. It's not really something I enjoy doing. Calathon, good morning. Good morning to everybody, or a good day, good evening, whatever it is. Hope everyone's doing all right. Use running wild. I'm purposely going kind of slow. I'm kind of a stop and smell the roses kind of dude when it comes to running the old stuff. I don't mind it one bit. Like, I'll do it on foot, I'll not fly, whatever. You know, I'll just kind of like enjoy the vibe. And I'm chatting with you guys. I know that for some folks it's like, hurry the fuck up. Ah. But it's alright. I'm one of those weird wild players. I'm very patient. When I feel like it. When I feel like it. Pretty sure I can. Yeah, I can mount now. I mean, I could always get on the chauffeur's mount if I wanted to. All right, so I'm gonna guess that I need to do all this. So we're gonna help some dudes and get some meats. Let's go. I think I have the mount button. No, my mount button is not set up yet. Gilneas is also, yeah, Gilneas is a cool spot. I'm really hoping that maybe during midnight they do like a more complete restoration of it, make it usable and everything, add the amenities, the important stuff that people need, right? All right, now to be a warlock. Oh god, Demon Bolt. Oh no. Yeah, that is in the wrong spot. There we go. That's closer to what I want. My friend do all the side quests before it touches the MSQ. You know, people have tend to have like very different habits. You know, when you're playing some game and it's like, okay, do you want to do all the side quests, or do you just want to kind of beeline to the end, so you can and then go and then backtrack again, see what it's like? For me, it's kind of an either or thing. I'd say like most of the time I like to do all the side quests before doing stuff, but I've noticed that when it comes to MMOs, I'll focus on the main story stuff first, and I'll just burn right through it, and then I'll backtrack. In the case of WoW, it definitely feels easy to do that because the leveling's so fast anyway. And I can get to like hitting those big milestone points, and then I can go back and do the side quest on my own time because it's just a side quest. I don't have to feel all that pressure to. Does it stay animated like that? That seems kind of like, I never noticed that. I thought it looked cooler than that. Yeah, weird. What else we got? Chauffeurs makes an ugly no. Chauffeur is cool. Chauffeur is useful. A lot of starting zone drove me this when I rolled my hunter, run half the map to get said item, run back half the map and get 300 XP. Oh, come on, that takes us back to classic days, dude. How could you not like it? That was when the game was good. If you want to believe what, what them other content creators and others tell you. What? Oh no, I got what? Okay. Yeah, most of the time, and like, especially when I was playing JRPGs, I would like doing all the side quests and stuff like that. But I guess I guess as I grew older, I became less patient. What's my favorite race's starting zone? Ooh, that's a good question. You know, I confess I haven't played all of them, and I don't even know where to go. Where the hell is this? Okay, I guess I'll keep checking down here. Yeah, because that don't look like nothing. I guess I'll figure it out. Feel my way through. But my favorite starting zone... a lot of them I only played once. Like, I did Pandaren only once. I did Goblins only, like, once, maybe twice. You know, and it was cool. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I liked... I did like the Blood Elf one, though. The Blood Elf one was pretty cool. You know, including Ghostlands, because you had to go through, like, quite a bit of stuff. You had to go for that elite. I feel like that was, like, a good evolution of the starting experience. And I gotta do better than this. I'm like letting myself get so lost. Holy crap. Love the back in the day, but when you're faced with levels in retail, it just feels painful. I don't know if painful is the right yeah, I don't think painful would be my choice of words. Also, did you mean pre or post cata starting zones? Did they change that much though? Yeah, was it like that big of a change? Because like Blood Elf stuff didn't change. Like minor changes. Nothing too big. I should call my my fell dude Gilneas. Let's see, is the demon thing here? No, demon thing's not there. Summon Demon. Wait, I'm gonna drag the whole thing. There we go. Wait, it's not going. Oh, how weird. Okay, let me take that off. Put that there. Boom. Cool. Best spot today for my Paladin Azaka. Nice. And I'll see you later, Neve. I'm still thinking about this though. Favorite starting zone. Which one was cool? You know, goblins were cool. Because you start off in the city and then you ended up in a beach. And that was wild. Worgen was really cool too. And I'm having a hard time thinking of the others. Because like allied races, it not the same vibe. You know, you didn't really get that. Like you had the allied quest lines and those unlocks and everything, but you know, in the end, it was just like a quick little thing like, hey, what's up, welcome, and then off you go to the zone of your choice afterwards. So the era of how all that worked just kept changing. I'm gonna say Blood Elves are first, and then Goblin, actually. Goblins had a cool vibe. And then everything else is a distant third place. All that. Trilo, hey, what's up, dude? Long time no talk. Saw an article from, I think it was Icy Veins. Yeah, article from Icy Veins that talked about. No, it was a Reddit post that was talking about how the creation catalyst affected heroic raids, or you know, asking the question whether the catalyst hurt raiding, or if it was just better for the game. I think it was better for the game for sure. You know, being able to, well, it became better for the game, but it did something to kind of like. It did a little something to shave off like some of the rough edges, but also it does, you know, one could like write this narrative that it's more streamlining or dumbing down of the game. I don't agree with that, but I can see that angle too. Like they were basically talking about, it's weird. Like the Icy Veins article was talking about how basically ratings on the decline and let's find out why. And they were paying some attention to the catalyst, but I'm like, oh, there's a lot of factors that caused raiding to not be like this big thing. It's because there's been more big things to do. You know, back in the day, raids always competed with just raided PvP. You know, arenas, battlegrounds, and that sort of stuff to get like high-end gear and rewards and stuff. But now we got Mythic Plus, we've got delves, we've got crafting. You know, we got these reasons to be like, well, yeah, raiding might be on the decline, but if the players are just going elsewhere, what's the problem? You know, does that mean raiding needs to improve? Not necessarily. I think it just means that for the audience that's still there, maybe we should cater to that need a little better, because now this audience has become a bit more narrow, and so now they can do like some more targeted things to help out that crowd that otherwise other people might be like, ew, that seems dumb, I'm not going to play that. But it's like, well, you weren't going to play that anyway, are you? You're like, no, but still. If they want to get me to play, but like, what's the point? You know, and that's a piece of like of what WoW's becoming. It's becoming like, you know, more and more of these kind of standalone experiences. But then people will come at it, you know, when they give takes, and I can be the same way too. But people will give takes being like, well, it needs to cater to all players and blah 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 blah. What's going to bring in the most players? And I think folks haven't quite realized that WoW has departed from that. In you know, they've made big strides to move away from that. I got everything. Woo. All right, this cave entrance was like way off. I was hella lost. Can I climb up through here? No. Jaroslav, was good for you? I liked that place a lot because it hit the vibe. What I didn't like was just how spaced out stuff was. Fall was like had like these really like when you're trying to go to the mills, trying to do that questing, the coverage was just huge. You know, and that's cool, gives that epic feel, but it's kind of big too. At the same time, I kind of miss that. You know, the world, WoW just feels a lot smaller these days thanks to how fast we can move. We can easily fast travel. As an engineer, I feel like just jump all over the place like hella fast. I don't even know, can I even get on? Yeah, I can transmog. I can roulette from here. I just gotta find my way out. I think this is the way out. Hoping to go to what? No, we're good. We good. We are, last night's raid, it went well. It didn't go as fast as I wanted it to. I was hoping that we would get one-armed bandit down, and then we can like full prog on Muggsy on Thursday. But we had a lot of bonehead wipes and like whoopsies. Kind of slowed us down. And so we still had like about half an hour left in raid. I'm like, I don't want to go through all this trash and blah blah blah, just to only get a couple pulls in. That, and we were missing like some heavy hitters. I'm like, okay, no, never. Let's just stop here, and then we'll come back fresh Thursday. Okay, so can I do a roulette? Should be able to. I will need to probably switch. Oh no! Wait, really? No mountain. Oh, let me just run away. I gotta head back to the camp anyway. Alright, so it's called Better Wardrobe. Hi, Buzzbarn. Alright. Liz move. Gotta at least manipulate the UI too. Alright. Alright, so what can I... How bad can this get on a level 14? Looks the same. Only 10 gold. Oh shit. Damn, that's a lot of gold. Oh, there goes a third of all my gold. Ouch. That's brutal, man. Damn, 10 gold. Oh, you know, I think it's because it's heirloom stuff. Maybe. I don't know. I thought it was like super cheap. Or I thought it was supposed to be super cheap. Well, if I go broke, then there goes the fun time.
What can I do for you? Keep your
Oh,
chin up.
actually, these quests give decent gold. 2 gold from this? Damn, I don't remember getting this much gold back in the day, but hey, times have changed, man. Roulette on a cloppy? No. My archive of transmog stuff is super low, so like how much do I got? Let's see. 31 pages of helmets. That's actually more than I thought. You know, it's thanks to me farming all random stuff that it's been building up. My collections have been building up even if I'm not putting a lot of focus on it.
Good day. Farewell.
Because I remember before, like, it was bad. I would have like 5-10 pages of like mail stuff and that's it. Alright, let's go. Trying to remember which, back in vanilla days, I know I rolled multiple locks. So I did Tears Fall quite a few times. I didn't like the horde starting area though. That felt... It felt obnoxious. I don't know. I was kind of... I have vague memories of being like annoyed because like you gotta go across the water so you can go to the Echo Isles and like do some stuff, and then there's like these, and then like there's these caves with the harpies and stuff, and then you got to get the map, you know, beat up those alliance dudes. You know, that area was kind of a big spot too, but I don't know, it felt big in a bad way. But I guess that's me. That was kind of the same commentary I had about Tears Fall as well. It's like you're walking to like certain areas, and it just felt like you were going really far. See, I'm circling back again. Like, I do miss how the world felt bigger back then. And even though it is bigger now, we move like 10 times as fast. But zones are not 10 times as big as they used to be. Tiny little Falcon. He is small, huh? Why the hell is he so small? Yeah. Or is Worgen aren't that tall, are they? Crazy. Oh, you can skip the whole Echo Isle part right now and go straight to Razor Hill. Yeah, but you know, I'm just talking about like I could skip a whole lot of Tears Fall too. Yeah, I could. You know, at least I can skip certain quest lines. But it was cool that you had kind of the option. It's like, okay, I'm not going to do all the Echo Isle stuff. I'll go to like, you know, like you said, Razor Hill, and I'll start taking care of the alliance up there then. So I guess that Duratar had the cool option of just having like different side things to do. I felt like in Tears Fall, you did everything. Or at least I have memories of feeling like I was going to do everything there. They grow in size as you level? Interesting. That's very interesting. I never knew that. Because I don't level low-level characters. Yeah, this is something that I'm so not used to, but I'm gonna be hunting for shields, so I'm gonna be doing this. Now, do I want to use my main for it? or do I want to keep doing lobby characters? It's kind of cool doing stuff on lobbies, but it's so unchallenging. There's not a lot of challenge anyway. Cheerstall's much more engaged than Durotar. Good point. But man, I hated hunting for like that family.
Make it quick. What is it?
Oh, there. Oh, dang. Oh, where is it? Cloak. Battle for Gilneas City. Isn't that the quest? Okay, so I'm hoping that once I complete this, then I'll get everything. And if I don't, then that's a crime. Like I might as well forever be a PTSD. Oh, there are a lot of those moments though, man. Stranglethorn Vale. I mean, dude, that's a trip. So I'm just going for the guy, huh? We're just walking. Hurrah! Go team! Oh, am I actually going to... Do I actually fire these? Get it! Mahaha! Murder! This will give you trust issues? Duskwood. I do remember Duskwood, but, you know, it's a line side. Like, I've only quested through there like a handful of times at best. Can I fire the cannon more, or should I just go here? Yeah. Dock Rangers don't use horses. Oh, this dude. Okay, I guess I never did this one. Or I never did this quest line. I have like about no memory of this. Go team. Jungle Thorn Vale, first time there, I think I pulled all the stealth tigers in the entire. Now the question is, did you play on a PvE or PvP server? I played on PvP. That was rough. That stuff can get really, really rough. It was fun though. You know, back then I would fear dudes into tigers. And, I mean, how else did you play, right? PvP was why it was so rough. You did PvP, it was rogue, it was somewhat easier to escape. Oh yeah, for me it was like stand your ground. You know. Oh man. More deeps. Whoop. Oh no. Why do I have aggro? Oh, even these dudes are shooting at me too. Damn, I'm not even getting hurt though. Well, shucks. Go team. Well, new character without mounting feels so relaxing. It can be, yeah. You know, if you don't have any particular, you know, if you're not in a rush. I mean, that's video games though, right? I feel like gamers have succumbed to like this feeling of I'm pressured to like finish and you know 100% things as fast as I can because my time's important. The game needs to respect my. I think people got caught up in that and like, yo, relax, man. Like, is that is that healthy? I mean, all what that does, funny enough, that just makes you spend more money because you're moving on to the next game. So like yeah, you're just going broke, rushing through games, but you know, that's what people want. Can I just cut through here? Come on, guys. The go, my, yeah, something like that. You know, when it comes to like multiplayer games, that's a little different because, you know, you have folks that are like, oh, we want to play together and blah, 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 and you want to try to keep that vibe up. But also, like, because it's like that go mentality, like you're burning yourself or burning your friends out, and that like messes with the whole momentum of things. That's me though. You know, everyone's wired differently. All right, so what am I doing? I am. Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. Inspire. Okay. So we just fucking take on. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, they don't get hurt. Okay. Okay. So now what? So I fight these guys. Maybe I'll take on the banshees. Yeah, banshees. Oh, go Greymane. Give me my shield. Started on the PvP server coming from DOC, but then my roommate started playing PvE, and so I converted, and I've gotten too old for PvP since then. I kind of feel like they, you know, WoW took something away when they allowed war mode toggles. You know, it's one thing, it's like, oh, you don't want to be on a PvP server? All right, fine, be on a Care Bear server or whatever, right? But I feel like when they gave everyone that sort of like easy choice, you know, people made their choice, and you know, and that's good. But I feel like it took a lot away. It took away from some of that personality of what WoW is. You acquired 3 of the blue monk gear. Blue monk gear. I'm not familiar with that. Oh, it's all in alt because my guild needed a holy paladin, but I prefer to take it easy and enjoy the lore. Yeah, I say like one of the first times where I was like, "Ooh, I got to level up dude really quick." Quick story. A real life friend of mine. He was like, "Hey, you want to tank with my guild?" I'm like, "Yeah, sure." You know, this is early in Prisoners of Warcraft. When I had a lot of time on my hands, I'm like, "Oh yeah, I can do both. I'll just leave my warlock here on with Powell, and I'll move my tank over to my friend's server." So I did the transfer thing. And then shortly after, they were like, "Oh no, you're actually just a trial, you know, and you know, maybe you'll come in, you'll be on the bench for a while, and blah blah blah." I'm like, "What?" So I totally got bait and switch there. I was pretty irritated by that. Meanwhile, my pal, Prisoners of Warcraft, were like, "Hey, we need someone to tank. Can you do it?" I'm like, I could do it, but I need to level and gear a whole new character because at the time, when you transfer the character, there's a 30-day cooldown. You couldn't transfer him back, or you can't transfer that same character again for 30 days. I'm like, shit. Is 30 days or maybe 60 days? I don't know, but it was a long time. So I'm like, fuck. You know what? I'll be faster if I just level a new character. And so I did in a week. I leveled new. You know, this is BC time, so it didn't take super long, but still, like, you know, I'm blowing through, leveling, and then did all the gearing, defense cap, all that stuff. Yeah, it was rough.
What is it?
All right. Gilnean shield acquired. Yeah. Okay, so thanks, Worgen. You're done. Let's see who's next. Or what's the next shield I want to go for? The next shield. Shield, buddy. Shield. Okay, it's showing you. Oh, that's right. Offhand. Paladin. Offhand. Okay, showing just offhands. Sort by. I can't do it here. Son of a bitch. Okay, fine. Another character. It was 30 days? Yeah, 30 days. That sucked. That hella sucked. I'm glad they gave warm up. My server was having PvP. I had too many characters to move low. No. I think in the end, like, more people PvE than they PvP. People were stuck on PvP servers because they wanted to play with their friends, but they didn't like the whole PvP thing. So, like, I get it. It still kind of sucks. So, I'll just get on the main dude, then we'll take a look from here. All right. I did not do a good job of stretching yesterday, man. I don't know if I'll be able to do like a full walking thing today, which is bad. It just means I need to definitely work on myself so I can muster up the courage to do like a whole walkathon kind of stream. I think I want to work my way up to it. I won't be able to do it right away though. That would be irresponsible. I'd fuck myself up, and for the clicks, nah, not worth it. All right, so where were we? Shields that I don't have. All right, so Aegis of Faith. Where do we get that one? Aegis of Faith. This comes from the Cries of the Dead. Kill 20 ghouls of any kind in Raven Hill. God, shit. Fucking alliance. Okay. I guess. Let's go. Our group started PvP, and after I hit 60, I moved to PvE server, and slowly they all came over to my side. Mwahaha. Alright, who's going to Duskwood? I'll bring the other Worgen. Not that guy. Not that one. Worgen. Soul Wolf. Let's go. See, we're going on a world tour, baby. A world tour of Alliance shit. Grr. Okay, so how do I get out of here? Where's the portal stuff? I totally don't remember where the portal stuff is. I'm gonna find it. No spoilers. No spoilers. Or I take the flight point because I don't know where to go. I don't think it's that way. I gotta say, Alliance Garrison, so jealous, dude. So jealous. You said in the flight path? Yeah, I'll just take the flight point. I don't know where to go. Oh, can I Hearth? I can Hearth the Stormwind. I'll take the wrong way. Oh, you know, I'm not even that far. That's right. Yeah, because before, you know, if you're a Horde, you're flying from here. You're going from the cuts. Oh, there we go. You're going from the cuts all the way over to Asher. Here, it's just like a hop skip. That's not nearly as bad. See, that just goes to show that goddamn privilege or preference. Bias, there we go. Ooh, I have this desk fan. This is an old desk fan that I had from my old little cubicle in Sony. Very convenient when you are walking. So, very cute. Yeah, too bad for Wad. Too bad for Wad. Had potential. Ah, oh boy. Ooh, warm. Yeah, I don't think I'll do the whole stream walking. It's kind of... I'm gonna have to like spend like a good chunk of time stretching today. So I can do a full one on Thursday. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Storm Shield. Now where's the portal? I don't think I don't think I've really been here before. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually like come here. So yeah, this is cool. Like, give me a player house like that's just a big old cafeteria and all that. That would be sad though. Like you have this cool like big space cafeteria or whatnot, but like no one's there. You know. Okay, purple. That seems to be close to portal. Nope. Damn. Now, also things are kind of cramped here. A vault. Oh, fancy schmancy. Yeah, this is like a this is a village. Horde is like not. It's definitely not that. Alright, so where might this portal thing be? No labels on the things, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to figure this out. Tower? There's a tower? There's a tower. Oh, hey. Oh, that's mighty convenient then. Alright, Stormway. And right, I can fly already. Forgot about that. I ain't flying though. Nope. I'm gonna fucking walk to Duskwood. I haven't done it since Shadowlands, but I think I want to do. I think I want to turn off my map for a while, or turn off my mini map. Just let myself use the video game to help me find where I want to go. It's very different for folks who want to go through that experience and actually use the screen to use the screen, the terrain, landmarks to find out where to go. Like, you'd be surprised how much you miss out on. I think subconsciously there are a lot of folks that just rely on mini-maps and maps and waypoints, and they lose focus on the game world. You know, people will say, oh, the game feels so dead, it doesn't feel alive, and blah, blah, blah. It feels so stagnant and uninteresting and uninspiring, you know, all those buzzwords and all that. Turn off your map. Don't fly. You know, and then see what that's like. It's hard because what I was talking about before, you know, a lot of people, they kind of fell into this go mentality. Like, hey, I got to hurry up, man. I got things to do. I got a place to be. I got limited time. Respect my game. Or respect my time. Whatever. Okay, so I think I needed to go to somewhere there. Actually, let's go with that spot. Let's go with that spot. And be walking. Hi, drat there person. What realm is this, anyway? I don't even know what realm I'm on. Oh well, whatever. Right time to return to work. Right on, dude. Alright, take care of yourself, man. So what do you guys think the next player housing article is going to be on? I think what I've been hearing a lot of is outdoor decor. That's what I've been hearing the most. People would love to hear more about, of course, like the how things are done. You know, how professions are going to be involved, what sort of steps are involved with that. And that's going to be a big one. I think that's one of the last really big ones that people want to know about. People would love to know more about utilities. You know, they want to know if hey, can I make a profession table? Can I make a portal? Can I make a mission table? You know, that sort of stuff. People want to know that. But I think like the biggest one is how you get stuff. I want to know what kind of trophy items we can display. I would like to be able to basically display any weapon that I have. You know, and have like the mannequins kind of like in the trading post. Have a mannequin that lets me view any armor set. And I want to fully customize, excuse me, I want to fully customize those mannequins too. I want to be able to hit random and have random appearances on those mannequins. Not just like, hey, you completed the, like for example, if you completed, like the molten core set. Okay, cool. Now you can display the molten core set. No, I want to display whatever the hell I want from the molten core set, among other things. You know, I don't want any restrictions, basically. 0 restrictions on mannequin decorations and weapon hang-ups and stuff. What would be cool is if they added some new stuff, like you know, like Gul'dan's skull, which is not a canon thing because Illidan like crushed the thing, or at least he crushed that Gul'dan skull. I forgot what happened to the last one. Oh no, he ate the other one. What a greedy shit! He ate the last one, or absorbed the last one. I think crushed another one. Okay, so I'm going there. Is there a road? Not really. I'm off-road, baby. He's walking because I'm walking. Or I should say, I'm walking because he's walking. Whatever. I had something going there. I'll be on the type and flavors of voodoo coffee. Yum. Num 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 num. Alright, no early news. Good. Mr. GM is going to LA. Interesting. LA. What's in LA? Fires. What else is in LA? Earthquakes. What else is in LA? Not much. Okay, so Raven Hill. I'm trying to do Cries of the Dead. And what's the thing called? It's called, yeah, Cries of the Dead from Sister Elsington. And I guess I gotta do all these. So let's get to work. I guess I'll do this too. Oh, talent points. Let's see. I am arms currently. I don't want to be arms. No. Let's be. No, let's be prod. I don't really do that. Just the Disneyland, not WoW related. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember him talking about that the other week. That's cool. So he's landing in LA though. I'm pretty sure there's an airport in Santa Ana. Yeah, there's a closer airport. So I hope he's actually landing in Santa Ana and not LA, because then that's gonna mean like an hour-long commute to Anaheim with traffic and all that. Yeah, that would suck. Well, fly safe. All right, so protection. 4 points in whatever. Doesn't need to be that crazy. So I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take whatever. It's not. This is the big deal. Oh, let's just go in and like break shit. All right.
Hey there. Safe travel.
I just want charge, and then I'll figure out the rest later. Forlorn spirits. Okay, where are my buttons at? So I currently have a two-hander. That is a mistake. So where's my heirlooms? Let's see. That's a sword. And there's a shield. Alright. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see. Devastator's running, so that's like the free free rage. There's that thing. There's that. Heroic, don't need that. Don't need that. Heroic leap all keep. Well, it's really just revenge, right? Then that shield block, shield slam. Shield slam. Charge can go there. That's where the taunt would go. If I had it. Actually, you know what? No, I think I'd rather be I'll go with good old Fury. Reminds me of the Boston tickets are in 20. Oh yeah. Try and get that, dudes. I'm still trying to find out if they're going to hook us up or if I need to fend for myself and try to get an invite or something. So let me see. Like, does privilege kick in for me? And I'm seeing no word still. Nope. All I heard is that they're going to get back to us. That was like a day or so ago. So we'll see. Okay, so I should have one weapon, and then I can get another weapon. Something true steel, I think. Or like there's a spear, I think, that I had. There we go. And I figured out some other crazy stuff too, since it's been a while. So like that thing, that's good enough, I think. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so now I have... Did I change my spec back? Okay, I did change it. Okay, so... Come on, so I can fix my buttons. All right. So 1 point goes to whatever. Yeah, I don't think I really cared too much, right? So, boom, boom, boom. And that. Boom. Perfect. Alright, so what am I missing? Charge that thing. Slam. Yes. And put on the other one. Cool. Now I'm ready to play video games. Yay! So what are we going for? Forlorn Spirits. Soothed. Oh. I'm not killing them. So did that do it? Let's try this again. Soothe. There we go. I soothed it to death. Soothe. Nope. There we go. Well, it sure looks like I killed him. That you gotta be close to him? I guess so. All right. And then Widow Venom a sack. Any cool news? No, don't say any cool news. So is slime just a low level? Just a low level spammy thing to use if I got nothing else. So boom, 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 and then back to Bloodthirst, I guess. Is this a no add-ons run? No, this is a no run. I have some add-ons running, but it's not a big deal. If I recall, it used to set at a bowl of incense. Oh, yeah, it definitely doesn't look like that right now. Oh yeah, let me turn my nameplate thing on. Where's it at? Lon's gameplay, who are you and what'd you do? I'm here for a shield. I think that covers everything. There's a shield that I can get. Like, it's come to that point. where I'm running out of shields to farm for. So now I'm doing the quest stuff. There's still quite a few too. A lot of them happen to be alliance stuff. Like earlier, I was doing the battle for Gilneas on a Worgen, different Worgen, but I was doing it there. Got the shield, not cool. So now that character's just gonna sit there, suspended in this not quite alive, not quite dead state. They're just gonna stay there, frozen in time, forever and ever. Yeah. I have to do Lore Master next. I already did old school Lore Master. I'm still yet to do Cataclysm Lore Master. That's something else, man. That's gonna be crazy.
What can I do for you? See you later. See you around.
Bear in mind. I'm hoping this is like some conclusive quest that you know, this is what it culminates to and all that. That usual thing. Tom Cillian, hey, what's up? Good morning. At least good morning over here, you know. All right, bears. Oh, I don't have that buff yet. The buff that gives you like the cleave for your next couple of attacks. So, what's the point? I guess. Yeah, that ability all of a sudden became very unexciting. I was trying to fight Underpin. He's a pain. I think he hit my IRL in rage. It's not an easy fight. It gets frustrating real quick. You know, especially if you flub and you let him get a heal off or something like that. That feels really bad. I wonder how it feels now, though. Like, I wonder what it'd be like fighting him with the turrets. I don't know if it's gonna do like more or less damage. Like, you know, there's no telling if it's gonna be up when you want it to be. But it might help. I don't know. Need a better interact key for the bomb. For me, like the interact key is like it's so clutch. Not just for that fight, but just overall. Like not having to do the clicks and being able to do your movement and interactions with just my left hand, you know, by hitting the key. To me, that's huge. It saves on having to move the mouse and, you know, to click. So for me, my interact key is E. Very easy to access button. You know, and then I'll use I use modifiers for like different kinds of interactions. So Shift E happens to be my extra action button, and Control E is shit. What was it again? It was something important, but I don't use it as often. Oh, auto loop, or my Luderant. There we go. Yeah, a lot of the time I don't need to use the Luderang because things die where I'm standing and all that. But no, I'd say mastering. You know, maybe I should make a video on that, like early things that every WoW player should know. Just small shit. But, you know, basic guide kind of stuff. You know, people will look at it and be like, "Fuck, I know that." But not everyone knows that. It's like for you guys, chat. What would be some of your super basic tips? Yeah, I want to start making a list now. I could use some content. I've been so busy with like the house and stuff that I've been putting off work, and that's not good. Top simple tips. So I'm gonna say internet key. I want to say line of sight. Knowing the value of that. Like, what are things that you wish you knew early on? You know, that sort of energy. Zagar, thank you for following, by the way. Shadow Fiend, hey, thanks. Thanks for the prime. Yay. You have it bound to Alt-E, but I think I need to ditch the Alt for an unmodified. Yeah. I would recommend that for that particular fight. Yeah, very useful because you're gonna be like on the move sometimes, and you might need to, you might need to like. You want to have your fingers as free as possible, I guess. And where are the bears at, man? Okay, I think there's like more up here. Oh no, there's one. Like, oh, they all ran off. Cowards. Bear. Don't buy armor from the auction house. Armor from the auction house. Yeah, what are some other tips? How's Raid going? Not sure when I'll be back because these babies do not like to sleep at all. Raid's going good. We're on the 7th boss now. We haven't had like a full night of progression on them yet, but Thursday is going to be when we do our first go at it. And it's going to die or else. Grr. But no, things are going pretty good. We've basically been getting like one new boss per week, and I'm hoping that we can keep up that trend this week. It's just tougher because we have to work towards getting to that boss and all that. But then if we defeat Muggsy, then we can skip if we really want to, but I'm not going to want to yet. There's still gear that people can get.
How are you? Have a good one.
Jittering Bam. Cute.
See you later.
Wait, that's it? No. No, there must be more. Okay, so what am I missing? So the cries of the dead. Prerequisite cry for the moon. Okay. Cry for the moon. So I just finished Bear in Mind, which is not this at all. Fuck. Oh shit, that's... Wait. So I finished... So I gotta do the storyline? Fuck me. Alright, so I gotta start over in town, I guess. Alright, I'll cheat. Head over there real quick. Alright. I'm gonna be here for a minute. Okay, so I'll try to be a little focused and just work on the quest that like I really need to do, which I'm pretty sure is still gonna end up being like most of these. So let's see. It starts with Worgen in the woods. Legend of Stalvin. Oh, I remember that one. Worgen in the woods. All right. So
Need help?
let's go.
Careful.
What else do I need to do? Is it any of these things? So, Dusky, nope, not that one. Wolves at our heels? No. Okay, so I think I just stick with this quest line. Oh boy. Knight's gonna die last pull of night like always. That's, yeah. That's the trend. Gil just hit 7 out of 8 heroic last night after tons of single percent Muggsy wipes. I was so proud of them. Lol. Nice. Well done, Gucci team. Oh, I gotta kill my people. Damn. Traitors. Tip for me, play your own style, save your gold when first starting out, and use quest rewards. Save gold. I want to say don't look at any guides, which is ironic because people are looking at a guide to do it. I would say don't listen to don't pay too much attention to the best class spec guides or whatever. Yeah, because when you're just learning, you're learning shit like how does auto run work and all that. Yeah. 25, baby. Okay, what do we got? Anything cool yet? Oh. Execute thing. Sure. Let's put execute on my bars, too. Oh, I do have Raging Blow. Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, fuck Slam. So, got that. And then give me... Execute. Do I have Rampage already? Let's see. Doesn't look like it. Okay, not showing up there at all. Huh. Yeah, I thought that was a thing. Oh, Besties, what's up, dude? Don't follow the meta. Yeah, no need to pay attention to that sort of stuff. Not for a long time. Find a friend. Make friends. Stick with them. Oh, I should talk about like newcomer chat. You know, definitely use that as a resource. And I would even say like don't use like big websites like Wowhead. Not yet. Not until you know what you're looking for. Because you just kind of fall into a rabbit hole with that. What's this brown gameplay? Damn, racist. I'm just kidding. Yep, warrior gameplay, baby. I'm hunting for a shield. That's how you know I'm in character. Despite being on a warrior, despite playing freaking Alliance. Ew. Use newcomer chat. Leave the services channel. Immediately. Services, like, I'll have to double check, but as far as I know, like, when you make a new character, you still default to join the services channel, and that's, like, the worst. Am I gonna do any keys tonight? I'm not gonna have time tonight. I'd like to, but I still got a lot of stuff to catch up on, and I don't want to. You're gonna say that too? Yeah, leave services. Yeah. So what are I'm trying to ask folks like, what are some tips that you wish you learned about way sooner in WoW? I'm sure some of them are like, oh, I should have not ever played this game, but. Alright, so Rotting Orchard. Alright, so I am progressing. We are doing it. Interact Keybind? Yep, I have that down. That was actually the first. That was actually what inspired me to even talk about this. To make this into like a possible video topic. Professions. When in doubt, gather. Nice and easy. Nice and easy way to get started. Yeah. Don't click spells. I did that when I first started. Get a mouse with buttons. I don't want to tell people to buy stuff. I'm not that kind of shill. It's like one tip for you guys. And by the way, this is brought to you by your sponsor Logitech. You should pick up the Logitech MMO mouse doohickey guy. It's amazeballs, amazeballs, amazeballs. Yeah, I'd say that too. Get used to moving buttons. Stop clicking. You know, don't build the habit of clicking all your abilities. You know, try to nip that one early. It's gonna happen, but you know, just try to attack that sooner than later. I think that's a good one. Clicking is fine for most content. Just stay away from raiding Mythic Plus. No, I think it's more like a good habit to start working, to just start applying skills to buttons. Avalor, hey, what's up? Been a fan for many years. Hopefully, first time in stream. Hope your day is going. My day is going good. Day is going good. And by the way, it is 10 o'clock. Let's see if there is any news. Nope. Damn it. All right, we wait. Our friend who still clicks, no fucking idea how, but she clears solo content. Ah, that's cool. That all works out. What's another good one? I want to think of like the map, like Tames. Like, is that anything good? Any knowledge to drop there? Oh, I got it. Shift clicking. You know, like if you're chatting with someone and you want to link something or whatever, like not everyone, I think not everyone quite knows that off the bat. Or like using, you know, the comparison things, you know, using shift to, use shift to compare items, or use shift click to link stuff. Not sure what class I want to roll next, maybe a shaman. If you've never rolled shaman before, roll a shaman. Just cause. It's new. It's different. Use A and D to strafe instead of Q and E. I don't strafe at all. I don't know how good of a tip that is, because that's kind of a preference thing. Yeah, so for me, I'm used to right click and strafe. Oh, you know, one tip that I know I gave once upon a time was the whole idea of it's kind of, well, it's not that advanced, but you know, it's not something that people will know right off the bat. It's like when you're kiting, you know, when you're kiting the dude away, you don't want to just have your back to them. You want to kind of like tilt a little bit, so that way you can still like do like a swing, or fire off an ability or an instant or something like that. And I remember I talked about how, like, what I do a lot, like especially as I'm tanking and I'm trying to reposition and all that, but I still want to face the enemy so I can like block and parry or whatever, is to jump but then quickly tilt my camera towards the dude, but then go back again. Something like that. That's a long tip. Shift clicking to split items. Oh yeah, shift clicked. So it was yeah, I guess it's kind of like yeah, when you have your chat window open, shift click to split items, like when you're trading and all that stuff. Big thing that some longtime players still won't get is setting up a unified keybind and bar set. Oh, so you're talking about by that, are you talking about the character-specific keybind thing? Because that's what I typically do. Like, I'll turn this off, and then so I guess that's like a new thing now. You know, set your keybinds to something that is more universal. So, like, if I do that, and then do the edit mode and set the key, you know, turn that off. Now everything is like my paladin. So that's what I do for it. Add more action bars. Good idea. Add more action bars. You know, the edit mode is its own thing. I guess I would just want to introduce someone like and remind them, hey, there's this whole edit mode that you can do and change your stuff up more easily. One thing I don't want to do is recommend add-ons. I don't think that's an appropriate video to do it for. You know, I want someone to be able to like immediately like, ooh, let me do this while I'm listening to this. Click, 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 boom, boom, boom. Hey, cool, I learned something. You know, that sort of thing. Explore everything, take the time to enjoy the game. It's a broad tip. Yeah, adding action bars, then follow that up with the whole edit mode. It's a beast. You know, there's a lot to it. Scott over there. Trying to get that Scotta check. Oinky. Playing as an Affliction Lock the past bit with the default game menu is I can't wait for timers because man, it would make it so much easier. What are some other bonehead tips? If you know, I guess one thing that's kind of new, okay, I can't do it here, but, you know, with the event timer thing, you know, with the event tab, if you right click, you can have it set a reminder for you, and then it'll play a cute little sound and show something on your chat log whenever an event is about to start, so you don't forget. That's kind of a new thing, so I think that's something that a lot of folks might not know about. T is for interrupt. T? You heathen. Tilde, man. Tilde is for interrupt. Anyone who doesn't use tilde is a weirdo. God. I love this. I love it when we get to this conversation, because when we talk about our keybinds, because everyone has a different answer, and all of us are just disgusted with each other. Like, oh my god, you use that? What kind of freak are you? You know, that's always funny. Mouse button 1 is interrupt. T is for interact. Oh god. You know, mouse button 1 is left click, isn't it? I think you're trying to say something else. F is for interrupt. F used to be stun for me. Now it's 4. I don't know how I turned a 30-second button into like the number 4 key. It just kind of like happened one day and it's stuck, and I haven't changed it since. But I do stun a lot. You know, 30 seconds. It's pretty good. Have one of those 12 buttons on the side. Yeah, no, I get it. But one thing I don't want to tell people is like, you know, here's the tip, guys. Buy products. You know, I'm not going to do that. You know, hey guys, you want to sell auctions? Cool. Subscribe to Trade Skill Master, download the desktop add-on, and you know, here we go. Yeah, that's way too much. All right, next one, Vile and Tainted. I use Int for interrupt, but it's bound to the trigger button on my mouse. Enter for interrupt? How do you chat? Nox was like, that's a secret. I never chat. Not even a joke. That might be that might not even be a big deal. Let's see. What about social stuff? Like blocking trades? No. Maybe not necessarily things to do, but just things to know about. You know, you can, if you want to, block trades and block duels and stuff like that. Backspace, but no, I don't use chat normally. That's alright. I'm just giving you a hard time. If we're going for tips and for new gamers, in-game calendar and time. Oh yeah, that would be a good related thing. Event alert and calendar use. Yeah, that's why I tend to put like expansion or, you know, date predictions and stuff like that. And social stuff. Or, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be like trying to invite people for calendar stuff and all that. Like, you can just do it for yourself so you can remind yourself of things. So I'm just beating up bad guys, right? Beating up bad guys. More bad guys. Oh, I only got 3 of them? Oh, there's like 2 kinds of them. I see. Oh, I forgot to get my PS5 out of storage. Dang it. Kind of wanted to try it. Ooh, gear. Hell yeah. Rotational buttons for all characters should be samey build or spender filler AoE for the most part. That's a little... I guess I'll talk about that with the mapping of stuff. Get used to moving button, stop clicking. Have consider assigning buttons that have a similar use. So like taunt, if you're tanking, taunt is, you know, always, for me, taunt is F1. Something like that. Some of them are easier to map than others. It's like, what's the equivalent to death grip? You know, it's a little tougher. But no, I think I see what you're getting at there. Look at him with his privilege flying. Sheesh. See, I'm one of those gamers. It's like, oh, if you don't like it, don't do it. All right. Sure. Oh, yeah. Sounds to me like y'all are talking about teach yourself muscle memory. I mean, it's more like tips to start leaning folks into those sorts of habits. you know, one thing that you want to try to not get caught up in is being forced to be like, oh, I gotta click this ability to like get it done, and sometimes that's fine, but you want to be careful of that too. Like I click like my major cooldowns, I click Divine Shield, I click Guardian of Ancient Kings, I click. That's it though, just those two buttons. Oh, Bob, I'll click that too.
The Alliance.
Okay, so now I'm on Bear in Mind? No, I'm on Worgen in the Woods. Okay. Dude, I think I got a long way to go, man. That's like step 4 out of 31. No. Not even that. I think it's further back. Yeah, it's pretty far down. Well, we're doing it. And hopefully some of these are just like, hey, come here and turn this in. You know, might be that quick. Now what? Shit. So, the Fate of Morbid Fell. No, that's not it. Okay, so I just finished. So now I'm looking for wolves at our heels. Wolves at our heels. Okay, so it is this lady. Okay. Cool.
Safe travels.
And I am getting some transmog, so yeah, I'm getting other low level stuff. I'm cool with that. I pull down quicker. You're damn right. Training muscle memory for utility abilities is a big thing. Having personal TR, health pots, and interrupt key on the same keys on every character is like a must. Yeah, like universal stuff, like what you're saying, health pots, cooldown pots, stuff like that. The lingo. Yeah, that's a good idea, actually. Terms to know. Yeah, what are some basic terms? Let's go with basic stuff. You know, things that what should the skill cap be? Skill cap will be Raid Finder, Mythic 0. Stuff like that. So stack, soak, spread, kite, oh, you know what would be really cool to show people? The visual aids. You know, like the things where it's like, okay, this is a meteor thing. We're gonna share that damage. Everyone ball up, get in. This is just a standard, you know, pain circle, get out. Venn diagram it. I'm not gonna use that as a term. You know, spread, don't let circles touch, whatever. Interrupt best community. R is your interrupt. R is my auto run. Very important for me. You know, R like any MMO that I'll play, like R is always auto run, T is always mount up, that sort of thing. Skull mark and ping. Oh, you know, let's go with the ping stuff. Pings. A quick thing on pings. Not even so much using them, but just like reading them and be like, oh, that's a thing. And sometimes, and for the most part, pings are useful in that they try to instantly communicate what they are. Like, you hit that, it automatically sets it to like violence targets, and then that one is, kind of like the universal like whatever. But then otherwise, you hold the button down, and it's like, okay, can you do that? Can you do that? But a lot of the time, I think people will just do like the quick thing there. Kick. And that's a good one because some people might be like, my paladin doesn't kick. They'll type in K-I-C-K. I'm not seeing it, buddy. Unless it happens to show up like that. In the search. No. Interrupt? No. Stun? No. Just pummel. Okay, only that shows up. Yeah. That would be kind of fun. That would be kind of like smart of them if Blizzard happened to take the basic terms and then apply a tag to it, so that way it's searchable that way. That'd be kind of useful. Actually, let me double check. Interrupt. It does. Nice. Oh, because it uses the tooltip text. Okay. Still smart. So. But it's also important to know what the typical gamer lingo is too. If you're not sure what your ability is called, or if you're not, oh, you know what? The search buttons. Use the search bars in talents, spells, options. Hugely useful these days because there's just a lot of stuff. No, I think you told us that story not too long ago, Unky. No, I believe you. Yeah, for sure. Let's try to be a bit more basic then. What are some other basic things that it's like, oh, I did not know that. Oh shit. I'll probably include most everything here, but I want to see if there's any. Oh, use the. Let's see. Direwolf. Okay, we're just killing wolves. Sorry, puppies. But at least you're being slain by one of your own. Let's put it there, a little closer. R is usually an execute of or a single target spender from you. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, for me, like the vast majority of abilities are on the number keys. Function keys, number keys. Very seldom it's on a letter. Like right now, my F key is flash heal. Because F is for flash. No, that's not it. But it turned out that way. Basically, F is like the off heal for any of my characters. Just like R is for R is for run. Aha, clever, clever. Might need to get new insoles for my shoes. I've been walking on these. Oh god, how old are these? A couple of years now, I think. Still got R for reply. Oh, is that what it originally was? I thought it was backspace. But I think you're right. That's a dangerous thing that I try not to talk about, is default keys for actions, because I mean I'm a 20-year vet. I don't know what the hell the default is anymore, because a lot of this stuff like has been, you know, I changed it years ago and I have no idea. So I try not to talk about that too much. I have RSS to the gateway control shard. Nice. So like sometimes I'll have like a hotkey for just a non-standard button. For me, it's like my function 5 key. It's for like a weird ability, like a soulbind ability. Something that's a bit non-standard, or like an Azurite essence thing. Like F5 is like the borrowed power key, or otherwise the thing that's just kind of different. R, F, and V are prime key real estate. V is for showing nameplates. I think that's the default still. Yeah, V is a weird one for me. I don't think I have much of a use for that. I'm being older, but I've been away for a few months now. I just want to find a class to enjoy for the rest of the expansion. Let's see. Steady flight is like just instant, right? Like everyone just has access to that now. Okay, switch flight style. I guess that's a good reminder. I mean, I think the tooltips tell you that anyway, but maybe I'll include that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do Warrior. They're great for mod collecting. Well, everything works now. Okinra. Doesn't matter what class you're on. You get it, you unlock it. It doesn't matter if your character can actually use it or not. The difference, though, would be like if you're running instances where class-specific gear drops, those class-specific appearances, those are still locked to the class that you're on. So make your decision based on that, or otherwise, I would consider like if you're just doing really old content and you just want to go for speed, then, you know, be a druid, be a demon hunter. Those are really fast classes to like just run through stuff quickly. That'll help. See, I want this. Oh, I want that lean emote, dude. Oh, come on. Ooh, do I need to do both? I need to do the Night Watch. But I don't think I need to do the Hermits. Or do I? Doesn't look like it. Stick to this one. Another weird one is the binding open lootable items, because that's on my characters, because I trained myself to hit the loot ring. Binding open lootable items. So you mean like clams and little treasure chests and stuff like that? Oh, you know what? You know what's a good one? Filters for the default bags. So let me turn off whatever the hell this is. Beganator? Yeah. Buy Beganator. Not now. So I guess using the search to remind folks of like what they can. So I don't know everything myself, but there are terms you can use to sort out stuff. So if I say finger, then it'll show like all the rings. If I say uncommon, then it'll show all the uncommon stuff. So like those sorts of filters help. Obviously an add-on would do it, but again, I'm trying to focus on things. I'm trying to avoid telling people to just get an add-on. We're back to stops and interrupts. Oh, it's different. Oh, I thought I was going to stop walking. I only wanted to do like, I did what, 2 hours? Yeah, I think this is good. Where's my thing? All right. Yay. Okay. What's a good way to put this aside? I guess just tucking it under the desk. Ugh. Okay, there's like something. I guess the surface of the treadmill stuff, it's got something on it. It's making my shoes all sticky and like gross. Anyway. Let me stretch a little bit. Woohoo! Default back can search terms, but it doesn't understand a weapon. Yeah, not quite. Like, you have to do it by slot, unfortunately. So, like, you would say main hand, or no, hand. So here you have main hand, offhand, so... So do I just say hand? Hand main? No. Oh, you have to use 2? Yeah, I say hand. And then that covers both slots as far as it looks here. So you have your 2-handers, you have your 1-handers, you have your offhands. Hand also grabs gloves. Oh, does it too? Oh, monstrous. Blizzard. Oh. So hand. Is it glove too? Yeah. So not perfect. But yeah, let's go over the terms. So hand, common, uncommon, etc. So basically by slot. Two and one results in weapons. So what? So it's like pick your poison sort of thing. Like, what would you rather? What would you rather deal with? I think personally, I'd rather deal with saying hand and then showing all the weapons versus doing 1 and 2. The hell is this? Poison. Oh, because turns, yeah. And trinkets also there too. Okay. What are some other filters? Those are the main ones, like by slot name and quality. I guess quest, right? Yeah, quest. Consumable. No. Potion. Food. Drink. So I'll go with food, drink, potion. So there's no like universal consumable, huh? And I'm not sure about trade goods either. Is there a universal tag for trade goods? Reagent. Reagent. Buy and sell for BOE. BOE. Find. It can also result in already equipped PoE. Let's look if I put that on. Well, that now it's soulbound, so it's not showing up on the filter. So soulbound will show up. Profession works for tools and devices. How weird. So it works for tools and profession devices. I mean, the reagent works. I think that covers most of it. Yeah. And does it cover trash? Can I just say gray? No. Shit, what is the term for that? Common, uncommon, yeah. Not common. Junk? I forgot. Oh, man, I forgot. I feel like I should know what this is, what the filter is for trash. So it's not junk, it's not trash. It's gray? No. So that's common stuff. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Whore. According to Wowpedia. Whore. No one knew that. No one knew that. Mort didn't know that. He looked it up like me. I'm just joking, but I believe it. Okay. Or I don't think there's a junk filter in default. A junk filter? No, not necessarily, but like if I were to let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. All my buttons are well, I switched. That's right. That's right. So like there's the sell all junk items. So like those things, they do get tagged. And then you can see them there. Stop caring about items below common years ago. I mean, who would? Like, for the most part, we just rely on add-ons to like take care of all that stuff. Ta-da! So, anyway, I'm here for a shield. Dang it! Alright, so what am I doing here? I am killing a rare. Sure. Rotting horrors, alright. I gotta say, I love warrior sounds, man. Warrior sounds are like some of the best. WoW sounds, period, are hella good. But there's like a certain brutality with seeing stuff from warriors. Like Death Knights, they have like this kind of like, they have like this haunting spell effect sound to it, which is cool, but it's not as like just brutal sounding as a warrior. I mean, I know in other games like they're even more brutal. Like ooh, let's make the sound, you know, this really visceral sound of cutting flesh. And I think these days, while you still hear that piercing sound, that cutting sound, it sounds a lot more blunt too. Arms doesn't have the impact. Oh, it doesn't? Oh no. That's why I subconsciously don't play arms then. Man, you lazy. This is coming from the guy who walks everywhere. Just found out today you can use black ice and anniversary rings at the same time, looking good now. What sucks is though is that when you well, how does that stack with Cersei's circlet too? Because I know that's a thing as well. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the ticket thing again. Uh-oh. Didn't they give arms some real anime animation to one of their abilities? Oh, I don't know.
Safe travels. Farewell.
Okay, bone. So that's walk. Alright.
Be careful. Have a good one.
Oh yeah, that good old cataclysm questing flow. Do a quest, go back to town. Do a quest, go back to town. Do a quest, go back to town. You'll love it. You'll love it. Warbreaker and Colossus Smash, it's a meme by now. I never got onto it. Who we killing now? Skeletal dudes. Yeah. A skeletal longsword. Ooh, that I don't have. Oh yeah, totally looks like every other sword. Never mind. It's nothing to write home to. So it is a good idea for me to loot stuff, since I'm getting like old transmog that otherwise might be a pain in the ass to get. They're complaining about some super flowery ability animation that has an impact effect that makes WoW's gun sounds feel strong by comparison. Oh, that's odd. Yeah, I never paid attention to those conversations. That was from the most recent patch too, right? Was it that bad? Or was it like dudes just being insecure about something? It was honestly kind of silly. One, maybe two badges now. Okay. Time flies. We had Rat and Death Knight, and they would try to hoard all the two instead of one and done with arms. Spectre and magical weapons appearing out of nowhere is not a warrior thing. True. They just throw them out and they spin like crazy. It's like warrior abilities. It just sounds like you're just taking a bite out of the enemy. You know, I might work on those today. You know, between all the house stuff that I'm doing, I'll try to do like throw something like this together, basic tips and all that. I'll try to keep it short.
Hey. See you around. Safe travels. Be careful.
Find the dude. Oh, that's far. Yeah, what are some other bonehead tips? Self-highlight. Oh, yeah. I mean, is that like a... I don't know if that would help that much. Set myself as focus. Cute. Like, are there settings that are like amazeballs? The self-highlight circle is a big one. Does that overwrite everything though? Here, let me try that. Because to me, it's always been, it's too subtle. Yeah, so like it doesn't show through that. Does it show over spell effects though? Because that might be pretty helpful. Who are we thinking? Rhapsody. Thank you very, very much. I'll put that down. Self-highlight circle. But I need to make a good example of that too. Because for me, it's not a big deal, but I'd like to learn how it is.
Good day to you. See you around. Safe travels.
Show outline while obscured. Which one of those was a console command? Yeah, no, this one's on there now. Maybe telling people about press and hold is useful too. Neither of them are. Oh, okay. Well, I know that there's like a certain tolerance for the camera. That's right, it was the camera thing. So that's not on, that's a main thing now, or keyboard picture panel fallen. Yeah, because I know that there's a certain tolerance for this. Set zoom distance. Oh, is that still really low? Where is it? I should remind people, you know, people ask me about the cursor size a lot. Because like you see, like mine is like almost comically big, but then the default is like this, And it's like super small on a 4K monitor. Anyway. Oh, so tiny. Okay, anyway. Anyway, so Zoom stuff. That seems normal. Right? Let's see. Zoom. Yeah, it was already set to 2.6, so... So if I set it to that... And then, yeah, so here I am at the current max. I change this. Max it out. Man. Okay, so now it's as far back as it goes. All right. So I think I had my C bars were already like kind of funny. Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Changing camera following style so you can uncouple your oh, that. Yeah. I'll never get the people that don't use auto loot its default off. I don't know either. I mean, definitely one of those things that you want to do like right away. Mostly. Yeah, in most cases though, I tend to not have my camera zoomed all the way out because I end up running into this a lot. I'll like totally obscure everything because I'm looking at just too much, you know, I'm looking at debris for the most part. I think it's kind of a universal thing. But if you hold, you know, using the left mouse button to drag the camera is one thing. Using the right mouse button to drag your character's orientation is another thing. But then, like how often do you guys use both mouse buttons? Use both mouse buttons to move forward? Does anyone do that very often? Because I do it. I make. For me, it's a regular thing. But like, is that a tip? Is that a thing to know?
Be careful. Safe travels.
Or is it like, oh, everyone knows that, dude? Don't trip. Most of the time when you play mid-zoom, but yeah. If you're doing like a raid encounter, if you really need to utilize the room, yeah, you want to pull back as far as you can. If I'm just doing questing and whatnot, I ain't tripping. Especially if I'm in a zone like this, where having the camera zoom too far back is a kind of a detriment. Kind of mouse mover is everything. You can't do the main flight mode without it. Oh, never quite thought of that. Is this classic Cata? Nope. I'm just walking. Yeah, I'm on a low level character because I'm trying to get some transmog stuff. So I got there for the comb and now look back. Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I admit I'd be a good ways done with this if I just started flying around, but I feel like I'm in too relaxed of a mood. Too bad I had like a pack of Madeleines. They're like individually wrapped and I'm all out. I'm sad. They're pretty good too. Use mouse control for drive. I use it sometimes too, so I don't know how to drift while doing it. But sometimes I use that granny engine too, because I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush and I don't feel like crashing into stuff. Oh, I gotta go back again? See, I think Cataclysm just conditions people to deal with pain. Because now they're going back. Well, I guess no, at this early level, people couldn't fly yet. You had to be at a certain level when doing low level shit to fly around in Cataclysm zones. You just see retail as you're in level 80. Oh yeah, it's easy. I mean, it's thanks to how easy it is to level. You know, the journey in today's WoW is the power fantasy of getting stronger and stronger. Not necessarily going from, you know, progressing through zones and all that stuff. Talking about with Mac Trade, I'm fairly sure people are using silly drive components. Oh, for sure. Like, I'm using one of the basic ones and I keep crashing into stuff and like, I don't need to do this. And I'm back to sound again. Look at them. Look at Blizz increasing my time played. How dare they, the scum. But hey, this is the classic style when the game was good, right? Alright, there is nothing useful to see on Twitter. Why do I bother? Do you think they'll ever give Worgen tails? I want to say why not. I think if and when they go through with a like a big shit. Which one am I doing? Gather rot blossoms. Okay, so we're more about halfway through. Halfway through to get this damn shield. Anyway, the question was, do you think they'll ever give Worgen? Yeah, if they do another character revamp thing, yeah, they'll do it then. Because I think Worgen and Goblin, they're next in line, aren't they? Because they haven't had an update. Or am I wrong there? I don't think there was an update though. Because remember, like Warlords, that's when they started doing it. And I think they started, correct me if I'm wrong, I think they started with Blood Elves and Draenei. Because Blood Elves are the best. I think they started with those. Try the trash acceleration, high top speed with the efficient boost. That's the happy medium, slow enough to handle when needed, and 2 boosts away from being all the way across the zone. Did Worgen get an update though? I don't think they did. But I mean, as you sound like a Worgen fan. I think you would have noticed, or you would know. Like the last thing that Blood Elves got was shorter ears, which is cool, but they're not that short. Remember old female face as a Worgen? I have no memory of that. Anyway, I'm going for Rot Blossom and just Rot Blossom. And then I run back, and then I go down, and then I run back, and then I go down. Let's see if it turns out like that. All right, Desk Fan, you've done your job. Thank you. Alright, anything? Nope, no. Still no news. Ah! Another day of no new player housing news, and a sad soul. Ooh, fancy mount.
Greetings. Be careful for the Alliance.
Just that's the thing about seeing, oh man, there's like 30 quests to do, but like a whole bunch of these are just like, oh, can you just run back to the dude? And then can you run back to the other dude? And then can you run back again? So these aren't so bad. It'd be even faster if I was flying around. But otherwise, it's, you know, chill. Will you set your heart to your home? I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a Hearthstone for it. Like the when we saw the very first iteration of the 2025 roadmap, they had like that vague looking symbol, you know, like this kind of rune stone, this rune etched stone, and people thought, oh, that's player housing, and like so. I remember someone was saying, "Oh, it's like this anti-trans thing or something." I'm like, "Oh my god, you guys are insane." And then they changed it, and they just made it very obviously no player housing. It's coming, but I have a feeling they'll use that. You know, they might use that stone again. Of course, we'll see if people try to bring up that whole anti whatever it is thing again. Ogre Thieves. Oh, we're going the distance now. Let's go. And oh, Rage, sure. Rage sounds good. Otherwise, yeah, I would set my heart to my house, sure. But will I build a house, or will I build like this giant trophy room with a bed on the side? You know, it'll just be this tribute building. I would have the entrance shaped like a shield, if that makes any sense. If the door could be a shield, I'd make it. I would do that. Real question is, do you think they'll give us a quick way to get from the house to elsewhere? Now, that's a good question. Like, what? There are a couple things that they can do. One, I think you suggested this yesterday too, is to have a portal room kind of functionality. Another is to have the portal room take us to the house. So that way when we just, you know, immediately go to the portal room. I feel like there's... I feel a little... I don't know. It's like it's a little obnoxious that you're going from one portal to the next portal to the next portal to the next portal. So one thing that they can maybe do... trying to think of something. What if they did it kind of like Deathgate? Where you... Or the monk ability. I forgot what it was. But, you know, you have the ability, you hit the thing, you go back to your house, you hit it again, and then you teleport back to where you were before. I know that's less convenient overall, so I think I would still want to have something where there's a portal that takes you back to the portal room, basically. I think that would work best. But I think I would also prefer to have that ability that just sends you back to where you were before. Although, I guess the question is that too convenient? I'm thinking no, because you don't need to really go... Yeah, maybe not, because you don't really need to go to your house to get something. And I don't know if that's what they intend to do. Oh, I forgot my shit at my house. Let me go get it. Or I need to get my super special raid buff, or do a mission table thing at the house. You know, we don't know what the scope of that's going to be. So I guess there's a... I guess there's the question of, in practice, how often will we go back to our house? I mean, when we're in that zone of, ooh, I want to work on the house, I'm going to do a bunch of house stuff today, then it would be extremely useful. But when you're done, then it becomes like immediately forgotten. So... FF teleport system is better than the hearth and the portal room. Well, yeah, because you could just teleport all over, everywhere. You know, it's kind of like a Diablo style of teleport. I'm not even saying it's bad. But they could do a portal hub in the village in your house, and maybe and set the hearth to the house. I mean, there are a lot of small things to discuss on that. It's sort of like a game philosophy topic. Like, do we want to let players bypass the portal room period by having a full-ass portal room functionality at our house? Is that going too far? Oh, I just murdered that dude. Damn. Feel kind of bad for that guy. Not really, though. No one-shots, though. Right. So I gotta go back? I gotta go all the way back! Oh, man. What a luck. They can do a portal hub in so a portal hub in the neighborhood. That sounds cool from a kind of community standpoint. You know, you get out of your neighborhood, be like this little... That'd be kind of cool. So imagine this. I'm totally veering off track now. Imagine if in the neighborhood there's like some limited anemones or something like that. Like you can put some sort of investment into this neighborhood and do a contribution that unlocks something. That'd be kind of neat, but then I feel like that sort of distracts from, hey, I'm just trying to build my house here. But I kind of see what Merrick's saying, where you have like a portal hub in the neighborhood, but then people would be like, well, shit, I want to live next to the portal hub because it's just faster. It's more convenient. Am I picking up one quest at a time? No, I'm doing a certain quest line and I'm going in a straight line, but you got to do like one at a time. Yeah. So I'm doing the chain. It's just, you got to go all the way back. Cataquesting was designed to have like, no, there's no follow-up. It's just, this is just a straight line quest, one after the other after the other. At least that's how it's playing out. Oh, totally. Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I'm just gonna cheat this time. Just this once. All right, just this once. Because I totally went in the wrong direction. The midway is just letting us get away from the portal room to our neighborhood. Or like, I guess everyone portals to like that entrance, you know, because that would be a Final Fantasy way of doing it. If they wanted to get close to something like that. Okay, now where am I going? Okay, I'm not going far this time. Yay! For what's for lunch today? I think today is also going to be kebab and salad. Really enjoy your YouTube content. I'm currently working on Lore Master, as the current content is not giving me the feels. Hope you're having a lovely day. Thank you. No, I'm having a good day. Good day. Got a little bit of exercise in, not as much as I wanted to. I did a bad job of stretching yesterday. Look at all those quests you don't pick up, because they don't lead me anywhere. I'm just doing like, I'm basically just doing this quest line here. This Duskwood storyline, and as I keep going, I'm going to eventually, I'll eventually get to the end, or not even to the end. I'm just gonna keep following the line until it takes me here, like to the western side of the map, and then I'll do some quests. I'll do some follow-ups there, and then I get a shield, and then I'm done. So I'm just avoiding doing quests that I don't need to do. Even if it does have like some transmog that I might care about, you know, then maybe I'll come back to it, but focusing on shields. I'm a flight path enjoyer personally. I use Zeppelins, boats, etc. to get about rather than portal hopping. It's nice. But you know, I know me too. Like, I don't have infinite patience. It's one of the big reasons why I'm still an engineer. Because I like the convenience of, hey, you know, I just want to like farm through and like go make my quick stops, so I can easily wormhole my way here and then there and then here and there and so on. Be a good way to add neighborhood feature paid contract to add things to common areas like portals, auction house, etc. But then how would that work? Like, I feel like you couldn't really. I don't know if you can like have the community pitch in for that. That wouldn't, I don't think that would feel great, especially because for like public neighborhoods, people will just come and go. And I don't think that'll come off very well. Or let me walk that back. I just don't know how that would work. Cartel chip info delay is really fucked. I don't know if I need to work on the cartel rep or not. But when you raid, you get the chip, right? Yeah. The one common thing that we've seen about Dinar, bullion, cartel chips, whatever. Okay, not cartel chips, but the one common thing that we've seen is that it involves raids. So I have a feeling like there's just going to be a quest that we get, and then we do it, and then we get a chip. That's it. Kill 10 bosses, get a chip, done. So I'm going to say with some confidence, not full confidence. I'm going to say with some confidence, no, you don't have to work on the side reps. Big doubt that they're going to make players do world content to get the chips. But I'm at 7 level. Well, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that renown's going to have anything to do with it. Collection box to get it there, then individual contracts to access it for a given time. But then what if you're like a new person or you're a new character and you happen to make get into a neighborhood that's just not developed, and then yeah, I don't know. I'd have to really sit and think that thing through. Or maybe it'll just be a personal thing. Yeah. It'll just be a warbound account, you know, a warbound questline progression sort of thing. Where you eventually unlock some stuff. But I don't even know what that stuff would be. Because I think the last thing, I definitely don't buy into merging, having the neighborhoods feel like you're in the city. I think that's like, you know, for me, there's like a red line there. Yeah.
Hello. Have a good one. See you around. Have a good one.
Yeah, I think that would do some serious damage to city population. And not even that I care that much about how things look in the city. But they care. So I don't think that we're ever going to see. I don't think we're going to see trade chat. I don't think we're going to see public orders be a thing. And Caldane, thank you very much for the sub. Yeah. And hello. Yeah, so maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I won't care about the having a portal unlock thing. Just take us back to the give us a portal to take us back to the portal room, and or give us let that Hearthstone take us back to our last location. I think that feels like the easiest and most simple, and you know, done. Killed some of the brute that with Brutus or Mogmans. All we have left is bank access and the work tables and trade chat. So yeah, I don't think we need to go there. Because the whole thing with the Brutusaur and all that stuff, that's not even when it happened. It happened with the garrison. The garrison is when we were able to, you know, stop going to the city. Like, to this day, I still barely know the layout of Warspear, because I spent most of my time in the garrison. Need to do auctions? Cool. I got my trading post. Done. So.
What can I do?
Alright. What's next? Going for stitches. Let's do it. Oh, it's Paragon Justin, so that dog can be. Oh, shit. He's just here. Okay. Surprise! I wish the Paragon chest can be more like in Shadowlands, that we can get a mount or a transmog. We're only getting trash in the Paragon right now. I mean, that's fine, right? Like, I remember a lot of people, they were pretty upset that they felt like they had to, you know, keep doing like rep grinds and stuff for an RNG chest. At least it was a centralized location, but the mounts just took it further. Right. Yeah, but I trade chat in, you know, region-wide trade chat just doesn't feel right. Yeah. Like, they were, like, the Brutosaur came in BFA. And then 2 expansions later, with Dragonflight, they introduced, like, the new kind of, the crafting updates. But they were pretty hard up on being like, you need to be in the city to do this crafting. Can't do, you know, and we're cutting you off of trade chat, so that way you have to be in the city in order to really do business anyway. All right. Oh shit! It ended. Uh-oh. Embalmer's Revenge ended. So now... Oh, so I do need to do Legend of Stalin. Okay. Well, shit. Actually, that's not so bad. Because I was doing a bunch of other stuff anyway. I hope. Did they even add the new crafting to the other capitals? Nope. They, you know, they still have it it still works in Dragonflight. You know, you could still use those if you want to, but otherwise, nope.
That's enough gabbing for me today.
What was the shoot, I forgot the name. The Horde, there was a Horde quest in South Shore where you had to revive a dude next to South Shore. And if you were lucky, that NPC would be like, he would just wreck the town. I remember that was a thing early on when people were still leveling up. But for a while, depending on when you completed that quest line, yeah, you would do some serious damage. People would be kind of locked in. They would have to use the guards to get through like all the skeletons that this NPC that we would make would spawn.
See you later.
I forgot the name though. Going this way. Stitches? No, not Stitches. This is the Horde quest. Yeah, I don't remember. It was like a level 30-something quest at the time. Someday I'll remember. Which is sad, because like that was a memorable quest. I often went back and did that quest line when leveling. Because one, it was good levels, and two, I wanted to see if I can blow up the town. Necrosh? No, not Necrosh. Storylines in... Let's see. Helcular. Yeah, that was it. Helcular's Revenge. That was it. Fuck. Yeah, you have to get like certain components and whatnot came together. You went to a spot. He revived, and then he would aggro. He would aggro South Shore. Later on, high level characters would just like vape him, but before that, he would go for the NPCs and all that. It would be trouble if he got as far as the Flight Master though, because then Flight Master, that's the one that would spawn the elite high level griffins, and yeah, then they would just lay waste to him. Otherwise, though, people would need to like group up and make a team and try to bring them down, and sometimes it wouldn't work out. Yeah, I think I remember I would like lure weaker NPCs to them, so that way the skeletons would eventually aggro into the town.
See you around. Safe travel.
And just start more shit. Okay, we're getting kind of close to... We got what, half an hour? Half an hour left in stream. I don't want to... I at least want to get one shield, man. So let's kind of hustle now. See, now that I'm on a... Now that I feel like I'm pressed for time, now I'll try to hurry things along. Where is it? Where is the thing I want? A torn journal. A torn journal. There you go. Ah, trees too low. It's been like 3 hours. Yep.
Hey there. Have a good one.
But that's how epic, you know, WoW used to be, man. I should be able to finish this soon, though. Now that my ass ain't walking. Reminds me of the swimming infernals in auction house back when they needed to be enslaved. Yeah, that was cool. And I think people did that in the starting areas too. It wasn't long until they, you know, they resolved that, and you know, they put in higher level characters or higher level guards in starting zones. But I remember before, people were harassing people in starting areas. That was fun. Talent point. Yay, rampage. A true button. Wish you could still do that, so I can just go around killing the bot piles. That'd be sick. You know, they need to bring back what they got to bring back is the scourge, the scourge invasion, or you know, the plague crates and stuff. Those were the best. That was like the anti-botting tool.
I got a bad feeling. Long live Greymane.
What am I doing now? I am doing clawing at the truth. Okay.
You need something? Go with honor. Safe travels.
Nope. Nope. Not that guy. Use the rain. Oh. Okay, how weird. I didn't see that before. Oh. Trying the mentor system really highlights how many bot hackers there are. Like 60 dudes stacked pixel perfect in the corner of the portal room. Ew, gross. Your new Hearthstone. I should do Raid Finder just so I can at least get another chance at getting in the Hearthstone. That's gonna take forever. Ah, the satisfaction of Rampage. Rampage, one of the best moves, or one of the best sounding moves. Ah.
Ain't you a chipper-looking one? Farewell.
Okay, so now what quest did I get? I got Parts of the Pack. I don't know what the fuck that is.
Get gabbing or get going. Good day. You wouldn't want to see me when I'm angry.
So what's this one? The Worgen.
Let the light of the new moon guide me. We are bound by a common enemy.
All right. Ow. That's it. I just get tackled real quick. All right.
Any friend of Grey Mane is
Sounds good.
a friend of mine. Watch your back. That's enough gabbing.
Oh, I think we're getting there. We're at the place. This might be it. A curse we cannot lift. All right. I think the quest after this is for the shield. Lurking Worgen captured. Okay. Search the Adelstead for the Lurking Worgen and use Harris's ampule to tranquilize it. Okay. Oh, and yeah, I could have swore like these things are popping up like slow or something. Target needs to be in front of you, okay? So where's the dude? Is he like stealth or something? Stealth puppy? There's a rat. Whoa! Whoa! Can't do it yet. I don't want to accidentally kill him. There we go. Try for the moon. Okay, so it's not the next one. Damn. Watch him cure the dude. Oh. Who's that guy? Okay. Ooh. You're not doing so good. Alright, so let's double check. So yeah, I think this one should be the quest. Just waiting to complete it. There we go. Shield of Darkshire, baby. Oh, yeah. Nice. Wait, it doesn't say I unlocked anything. The fuck? Oh, Christ, I gotta change to brought just to look at this. Wait, that's what it was though. Aegis of Faith. That's different. So, I thought this was something else. Yeah, the Cries of the Dead. So, how come I'm not seeing it now? Starts with Sister Elsington. Oh, I guess this was a prerequisite. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Woohoo. I thought I was so it was the quest after that. Cool. I'm motivated now, dude. So what I need, I just need to kill dudes. So ghouls, ghouls, ghouls. Yeah, no time to loot, man. Sorry. Is that a big dude? Ooh, that's a big guy. Guy, girl, can't tell. So this will be 2 shields that I'll get today. Not bad. Well, that's not a ghoul. That's a skeleton. Totally different. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Nope, those are zombies. Technically doesn't count. Oh, did I have victory rush or whatever? Impending victor, there we go. It's funny, this quest is like quite long compared to the other ones. One more though. There we go. All right, baby. Hook me up.
We've been walled up for far too long.
Yeah. That's the unlock I want to see. All right. +1 shield. All right, let me let's do another look now. All right, so shields that I don't have. So how many quest shields are there actually? So 1. Can I just say quest? Nope. Can I filter it by quest? Yes. Okay. So here's what I need. So there's these, I think that's a heritage thing, kind of, sort of. So there's that one. Drake Scale, Heater Shield, Tower Shield, Jade Shield, Blackrock, Silver Stream, Pikeman, Woodland, Royal Treasury Couriers. So they all look so, they all sound so Alliance. So where's the next thing? I thought it said Pikeman. Pikeman Shield. Report to Goldshire. So this is, oh, this is really low level. Really? How did I not do this? So this is like a super starter quest. Yeah, so if I go to I don't know what sort of lobies I might still have that might be able to do it. I'll have to look. Because I mean, otherwise I just need to do like the super starting zone and like then I'll get it. So if I have anything else though, do I have anyone else that like just came out of there maybe? So like, no, not that one. It's got to be Hume. Which is like, not that guy. Let's see what happens when I take this guy over. Somehow I don't think they'll be able to do, just pick up like the latest quest and like, boom, it's done. I think I need to do like all the quests before it too. But we'll see. Do I want to teleport to Stormwind? Yes. Hi, Rathian. What's up? Okay,
Heroes of the Alliance, the Dragon Isles have awakened and beckon the dragon flights home. Meet me in Stormwind, where I shall present the Aspect's invitation to the Alliance.
This way-ish, right? Yeah, so let's see what I can pick up. So it's just called Report to Goldshire. Nope. Gotta do it all. Dang it. Well, I got 15 minutes. Just 16 minutes. All right, let's go. Oh, I'm Rhett? What? Oh god. And then whatever, starter build. Doesn't matter. Alright, so weapon? Do I have a weapon? Good enough. Alright. Now the slaughter of everything happens. Hey, getting transmog. You know, I guess it's because whenever I've been making a new character, it's been on classic realms. That's why I haven't been noticing unlocks. All right, so let's turn off all the tracking and just focus on like the good stuff. So Blackrock, Spy. Okay. I feel bad for these guys. How did you see me? You're level 1. Goblin Assassin. Okay, I don't remember that. Poor guys. Years later, they're still training. They're still fighting. So this is some of that post-Kata stuff, huh? Once upon a time, it was so innocent. We were just going for the finest bandits. Oh. Well, at least I'm getting a lot of other transmog. Okay, not plate, but more stuff. Extinguishing the hope. Do I need to do that? Leave it alone for now. Oh, this one's got Torah. Damn. For the Horde. And the instance where we were not being Pinkertons for the crown. Well, I mean, when Exiles Reach came out, that was like super hardcore propaganda for either faction. Now kill the evil slayer of the, from the evil horde. Grr. I'll see about to do that side one too. Hopefully not.
What can I do for you? Light bless you. For the Alliance. Be careful.
Oh, portable track. Nice. So I think this should be it. Damn, there's a... Oh, I'm on... That's right. This dude's on Moonguard. Give me that shield, baby. Woo! Yeah, let's see how it's looking these days. Let's take a tour. And everyone just stands there. Like, what's it going to be like? Like, someday, player housing will be a thing. And there is going to be some neighborhood or whatever that's just like the district. You know what I mean? They're going to have a spot that is like just a bunch of these. And it's going to be a whole like subzone of that stuff. And it's easy to joke about, but it's kind of cool too. As long as everyone's, being safe and all that stuff. But I think that'll be like really cool. Anyway, I got my shield. Boom. What's next? What's next on my path of conquest? Woodland Shield. Woodland Shield. That sounds like another alliance thing. Reward from Webwood Egg in Teldrassil. Fuck me. This looks like a really early one though. 8 minutes. Can I do it in 8 minutes? Yeah, let's try it. Our characters were always the bad guy, killing the riding workers or beating slave labor until they work. That's a good point, huh? Okay, do I have any night elves? I have... Wait. Elf? N-E? What if I just say night? Nope. Really? I thought you can't filter by race? Okay, I can filter by race, but how come... Do I have to say Calderai? Nope. N-E? Nope. Oh. I'll just go down the list then. I know I have one. Okay, Demon Hunter. No, I need one that is like... I have no Night Elves on this account. I guess that's on the other account. Okay, well, Night Elf it is. Night Elf. Warlock. Oh yeah. Search bar needs work. I agree. Filters aren't as good. They improved it a little bit, but you know they could do more. I think. Name mistaken. Shields. Let's go. We got 5 minutes. I mean, my wife's not here, so I can stop whenever. Yeah, I'll do one more shield. Just one more shield, Mom. It seems I didn't need the 200 million channel points for you to roll. All you have to do is remind me, hey, dude, there's a shield that you can get if you roll an alliance character and do this and this and this. But at some point, you know, it's going to end. You know, it's not going to last forever. At some point, I'm going to run out of shields to get, and then it'll be all good. Gen. Okay. I shouldn't need any more buttons than this. Saving up for the 75 points for you to roll hardcore, though. No, that's a tough one. That's a tough one for me to even give myself the time to spend. I think there's like 1 or 2 other characters that I'm still, that I still have queued up. What sucks is that I never last very long either. Like, I get smoked hella fast. And it's not even because I'm, like, trying to do bad. I'm just bad. You want an honest to God attempt? I do. Everyone is not, it's not fake. I just don't do well. and that's the truth, unfortunately. Alright, let me put on some air stuffs real quick. Just whatever I can throw together. Cloaks. That one. A ring or 2. That. And where's the other thing there? That. I thought there was like a chest. Wasn't there a chest? Yeah, there's, yeah, okay, I'm missing stuff. So legs, robe. And I think there's a cloak too. Yeah, cloak. I don't think there's feet though. Alright, that's good enough. More than enough. I don't know which thing I need to do though. Shit. The charges for the tier gear are far too slow. Aren't we at like 4 or 5? I mean, completing our set, that's like done. Now it's just completing the collections. And all you really should need to do is make sure you are collecting the pieces and worry about using your charges later. Like, as long as you just hold on to those pieces, at the very least, you'll be able to use the catalyst on them unlimited times. So just have the pieces. So yeah, it's, you could say it's slow, but also there's, you know, there comes that point where it just stops mattering. You just get it all. Felnos. Kill for Felnos. Can I just dot them all up? Will the dots alone do it? Let's see. Looks like it. Maybe. Oh, just barely. Oh, I think I get my... Do I get a pet instantly? No. Not yet. Alright, so... Webwood Venom. Is what is the one that I need to do. So I think I just gotta work my way up to it. I don't see the order. Whee. Oh god, no valid chauffeur. Alright. There we go. In case of desperate times. I still want my entire blue monk set now. Not fair. What am I up to? I am looking for shields. So it looks like there's a lot of lobby starting zone shields that I haven't gotten. So I'm working on those right now. This will be the last one that I do before I head out for the day. But so far I've gotten, I think, what, 3? So it's been a good day. It's been good, it's been productive. And then at some point, I'm going to get all the shields, and then I'm going to panic. And then I'm going to end up being like you people who are into mounts. And I'm going to be in trouble. Because I'm really behind on that. Like a switch is going to get flipped, and I'm going to become this mount slut. But I'm holding off on that, so. Your main has an eye of Kazan and House of Cards. I didn't make someone happy. I want it. Nice. The Woodland Protector. So I'm looking for Webwood Venom. Oh shit. Oh, I got my imp. Yeah, imp. Webwood Corruption. No, this isn't it. We're close though. We're getting pretty close. So just kill stuff. Cool. Did I get... Oh, did I? I got... Cusbits. Oh, Cusbiz. I don't like that name. Quasbiz. Or I should say... Cusbeston Slot. No, that's lame too. Yeah, no one's gonna be as cool as Hadhoon. That was my Voidwalker for my OG Warlock. I called him Hardon, but Hadhoon. He was my homie. See, and that means something when, you know, so many years later, I still remember his name. I haven't forgotten. Alright, I think I just gotta climb my way out of here. Or Hearth. Like a lazy sack. I think yeah, exit's here. Oh wait, no, I can just talk to you. Hey, lady. Hey, let me talk to you. Okay. Okay, so that got me, okay, a bunch of stuff, but not it. Vile touch. Okay, these aren't it either. I'm looking for webwood venom and then webwood egg. Those are the two quests. I forgot, wasn't there a way you can kind of sort of re-roll your imp's name? Or your pet's name? I remember reading about it at some point. But I remember my reaction was, no, I'm keeping my dude's name. They're dope. God gave them that name, they're gonna keep it. There is, I don't know what it is. Still mad they killed some of my pet's OG names when they updated. Oh, did they do that? Oh, that's terrible. I'll need to look back at my old warlocks and see like what happened. But yeah, that would suck. Signs of, oh, okay, sure. That was convenient. Teldrassil Hill Crown of Azor. No, that, hey, that's not it. Wait, hold up. Oh, okay, I'm still in the area. Okay, so there's like another quest that I missed. So where is Gilshalon Windwalker? Let me go back and double check that I ain't missed nothing. So if you change their appearance in the barbershop, it'll change the name. Oh, no. Yeah, I wouldn't want to, like, lose the name, dude. Okay, so... I don't even know where this person is. Yeah. Are you like in here? Okay, so there you are, but you're not giving me a quest yet. Okay, so I guess I still got to do some stuff. Some of the names got screwed if you used the glyph before they got updated. Yeah, that's a that's a really annoying bug. Because like you get attached to those names after a while, right? Even if, you know, regardless of, even if you didn't like it very much, it's just like, dude, that's the name. You can't just change it, take it away, and expect us to be like, ah, we're fine, whatever. I don't like it anyway. That's how I cope. I don't think that's okay. Alright, still no news. Alright.
Peace be with you, goddess Worgen.
You know, I guess this stuff has changed too, because I don't remember much of this from when I leveled a Night Elf. It's been forever though. It was Cyver. That's a cool name. Oh no, I do remember this elevation. Yeah. Hello. Oh, cute. Whee. Oh, this is not ideal. Wait, I'm going to Dolinar? Wait, why the fuck am I going to Dolinar? I don't want to leave. No, there's shit for me to do, dude. Okay, I must have fucked something up then. Oh, fuck me. This is the classic Wowhead site. God damn it, Soul. So, Woodland Shield. Let's try again. Let me find this. Oh wait, I did get it. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. So everything worked out. Yes. All right, so let's do one last look at the shields. I got to switch characters though, which is kind of lame. At least I kept the rest, but now my best one is Beefum. Oh, that's good. I like that name. Beefum. All right. All right, so here's where we're at. So now it's down to just this page. That's crazy. Like, so much shit got covered with doing those quests. Damn. So, no, that's a lie. Because I filtered out all the this is all the quest stuff. Tripping, dude. Okay, so what's going to be the next one? What'll I work on, like, later or tomorrow or something? Royal, Treasury, Courier Shields. And this is not classic. This one comes from the Moss Hide job in the wetlands. Oh, God. I don't think I've ever done anything on wetlands. Fuck. Alrighty. So it's part of the main storyline for wetlands too. All right, and that's okay. That'll be what to work on tomorrow. So there's 7 shields that remain for like quests and all that. But then there's still like a lot to go. But we're getting there. We are getting there. Very good. All right, so I'm gonna head out for the day. I got a lot to do with like these monitors and stuff. I gotta like rearrange some stuff to make it look the way I want to. I think I want to try and fill out this wall as well. I'll probably at least put up some panels and stuff. So off I go for now. You guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I'll see you guys for the next thing. And until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and as always, stay